What's going on, Show Nation? It is Movie with Movie Gaming TV, and in today's video, we are going to get into our first ranked seasons gameplay of the year. Bringing out the budget squad. If you guys didn't check out that video, kind of go in depth about why I picked my team, how I built my team. I'm going to talk about that during this video as well. We got Shohei Ohtani on the hill, and my opponent's lineup, man, it almost looks like it was just straight up the first, it's just like he entered Diamond Dynasty and those are the cards that they gave him, which kind of goes into a big reason why I'm more astute to just building a budget type of team and letting it grow throughout the year instead of putting on a bunch of stubs, because when you put on a bunch of stubs and you get the best cards, it is really fun to have all the awesome cards, but do you really need them? I mean, if you follow the tutorials that I've been putting out on the channel, if you watch some of how the top streamers play, you're in strike zone view for both of your cameras, and you don't even have to be in those if you're good at the other cameras, but you're giving yourself a chance. You know all the metas, you know all the stuff. Do you really need a huge diamond team to go up against this team of bronzes? I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying? The chances of you running into another all immortals team, you might spend $3,000 to get that team, right? Or you're just a beast of battle royale, but that changes things. I'm talking about straight up you're just putting on a bunch of you're just you're not making videos, you're not doing anything, you're just getting a really legit team that you're putting a lot of money on, and I have no problem with it. No one knows it. No, I feel that's why I want to speak about this, because no one should be able to speak about this like myself. You can have this amazing team that you put all this money into, but at the end of the day, you're only gonna match up with that other team maybe 30 times over the summer, and it just doesn't equate to being really worth it. Yeah, it might help you in a couple of those matchups, it's gonna help your record out, but you can really, it's just it's all a matter of patience. How much patience do you have to grind out battle royale, to just sell every single bronze and common card that you have, and every extra hat and everything, just putting that on the market while you grind. You have the ability to go play Conquest and get that done. It only takes 2 or 3 days. Conquest Extreme maybe will take you a week to get done. You have the ability to go and do that. Do you have the commitment to go and do that, or do you need to get in there right now? All I'm saying is I built this team out of $40. All right, so I bought the regular version of the game, and then instead of buying the $100 version, because I looked at what you get for it, and I don't want a whole bunch of themes and stuff like that. What they should give you is a huge stub bonus. That would be the best thing. And to get off track, I still love this market and how they set it up, and how you can buy particular players out of it, and you don't have to get into these huge bidding wars. Yeah, you might have to bid up a card here and there, but it's not, I like it so much more than Madden, or than I don't really play my team, but I like it so much more. We have the best market system ever. We don't have to put in contracts, which kicks so much ass. I hate contracts in these games so much. And the other thing they do that's amazing is they give you a card after every game. I don't think they do it after the Battle Royale games, but they give you a card after every game that you grind against the computer that you can go and sell. You just got to be smart and don't just buy cards straight up. Put in those orders, have a little bit of patience, and get there. But I guess my overall point is I'm having a lot of fun with this team. Every card, every stub matters to me this year. It's not oh, I'm just and I could go get the best team still, but it's just I don't know, man. I'm enjoying this team more. I'm going to have to use different cards to navigate to the top. I really think you can use one of these teams and get to the World Series if you're doing what you're doing. And there are plenty of people that do. And that's why I want you guys, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, to subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to get you there. I'm going to get you I'm going to get you in the right direction of the right streamers to watch if you follow me on Twitter, see who I'm interacting with. And I think if you want to spend stubs on the team, on your team, and have like an amazing team, go ahead and do that. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. You know, if you're trying to start a YouTube channel, I know it gave my channel like a huge buzz to do it that way, off the jump, because I had to get some kind of niche to get myself in the door. And then I started getting, I'd always done tutorials, but it gave me like really the ability to give like interesting gameplays and stuff like that. So it's a great way to get yourself in the door and make exciting videos. And also, if you're like, oh, I don't want to make content and stuff like that, I just want to have like an awesome team, because it really was like a lot of fun. Just like, oh, like now I'm take care of my work for the day. I'm gonna take care of like make sure everything's good with my family and friends and everything. And now I'm gonna relax and play some MLB The Show, and I got the best team, the best squad. Like, it's like a good feeling to have. But at the end of the day, like, is it worth it? That's really hard to say, man. Cause like I just don't know if it's worth it. Like, I think you can have just as much fun after like going through both of these experiences here, and I think you can also win just as many games. You just gotta know what you're doing on the sticks, and that's why I want to bring you this commentary here. So we're already up 5-0. Salvador Perez hit a big bomb. This guy's just like, when I see this kind of card rollout, I'm just kind of thinking, the two things I'm looking at is like, what's your card rollout? Do you have any of the meta players? You know, like, where's your Joey Gallo? Where's your Shimp if you got a budget team? Like, how did you build your team, like, offensively and defensively? And like, there's also like a big defensive error, and it's like, so in this game, because the defense is messed up, do you build like an amazing defensive team, or do you just say, screw it, the defense is messed up, and I'm gonna get like, I'm not even gonna even worry about defense? I'd almost go one of the two ways. I want to go with some defense, man. I want to have that defense out there. I like balanced. Like, I've always said, like, I really like 5-tool players. Like, you'd have like the best hitting stats in the world, but if you're like 70s in fielding, I'm just like not a big of a fan of you. But then, of course, you have to factor in budget and all that kind of stuff too. But that's why I got Lindor out there. He's like really well rounded. One of the cards when I was starting to just build up subs by flipping and like kind of like getting my conquest rewards, and then, you know, I get the 10-pack. And this year in the conquest packs, I'm pretty dang sure, I'm almost 100% positive that the cards you get from that 10-pack bundle, it might have always been like that. It's just like, I think the conquest packs themselves, not even the 10-pack bundle. I could be wrong about that. Let me know down in the comments below, but I'm pretty sure you can resell those cards. And dude, I've been putting in the work in that market, man. I'm reselling every single card, making every single stub count, and it adds up, man. It added up to Francisco Lindor. And once I get my conquest done, Conquest Extreme done, I'm gonna have Oral Hershiser. I need a couple more starting pitchers, and the starting pitchers I want are really expensive. Like, I really want Chris Sale. I really would like to have him part of the squad, like Strasburg, Mad Bum. I did a video that pretty much laid out like the cards, like if I was building a team with unlimited money, these are the cards I would go after. So I got my eyes on some players out there that I want to go after. But I'm thinking if I get the 50,000 subs or whatever you get from Conquest Extreme, that I'm thinking about going after Corey Seager. Now, I did have a video the other day like that was talking about creative players and how I built like my second baseman, Patrick Mahomes second. Like I made the Chiefs quarterback, man. I tried to look up his stats, and it's kind of funny because his dad was actually a pitcher for the Twins for like multiple years. I actually saw him at a Royals game, and him and Travis Kelce last year. And that's speaking of which, man, like Shohei Ohtani is coming to Kansas City this weekend, man. I want to see him, bro, but I think it's gonna be snowing. So it's like I don't know if like that's what I want to say, but Ohtani is one of my favorite players. I like watching this guy pitch a lot. I think he's got good mechanics. His speed's nowhere close, dude. I saw some video of like him compared to like somebody else that was really fast in MLB. And if anybody like knows where to find that video, or I'd have to like Google or something, but like his speed, it should be like, I know it's like StatTrak, and they got it at like 55, and I think they're trying to keep his overall down to like temper expectations and stuff like that. Some guys in MLB The Show, they get bumped up quickly, like your Correa, Seager, they got bumped up real quickly. Some guys, they like take a little bit of time, but I kind of feel like Ohtani is a guy that they could like market around a little bit, like possibly, I don't know, I could be wrong on that. but he's going to be amazing. His speed is at 55, but he's like legit really fast, dude, like 80, 90 speed. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. I swear I saw this video, though, like a little while back when people were first starting to talk about him, that he was really, really fast. I don't know if C-Saint had it or somebody had it on Twitter a while back, and I was just like really impressed. I was like, holy crap. And he's hitting 450-foot bombs. I mean, that's incredible, dude. That's not like a little wall scraper. That's like some serious power. The guy is going to be great. He's just going to be great for baseball. I hope he keeps it up, man. It's like we've only had like 1 or 2 weeks. I'd like to see him have like an amazing like 10 or 15 year career, because he could be like one of the immortals, man. Like, it's crazy that I think I heard something on the radio about like now the Tampa Bay Rays, they're like thinking about having they might have a guy that can be doing the same thing. Like, this could be like a new evolution of player. Like, it'd just be crazy to see. Like, I like seeing these pitchers that can hit, man. Like, and like really hit. Like Mad Bum, you know, like he can hit a little bit, that's for sure. He's got like he's one of the best hitting pitchers, if not the best hitting pitcher. But now you have Shohei Ohtani, and I love him in this game, man. Like, I will always keep him in my rotation throughout the year, because I like how he can hit in the 9-inning game. That's like real nice, you know. Like, you get like the bottom part of your order on, and then he's able to hit. It's gonna be awesome. And now my opponent, you know, we get like a freaking triple play here, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, you can tell he's like having some issues with the controls, and it's been kind of a rough game. I'm kind of like breezing through the game after we got those like early runs. Like, I wasn't like, my play discipline kind of went out the window, because I was like, dude, we got a huge lead, and like, I just want to like get this game over with, because I actually played this game because it's like like you have to like play a ranked seasons game to get like a pack, and it was like the last thing that I needed to do. So I was like, dude, let's fire it up. But if I'm gonna be playing opponents like this, and if you guys want viewers that like have the skills that are like gonna be like, you know, a part of the MLB The Show culture, and we're gonna be playing against people like this, like the casual people that have just picked up the game maybe for like the first time, and that won't fizzle out until maybe like the summer. Like, I'm talking like July, when it's like, oh, other games are out, and now I'm not like 100% baseball, and so I'm gonna go do something else, or I don't play the game, or I got this and this going on. Jumping in right now and playing against these people in VR events and ranked seasons, you're gonna be able to level up quickly. And if I face these opponents until I get to the championship series, we're gonna get there in a breeze. And like, we're not gonna need any of the cards. We're gonna be able to stack those cards as the year goes on. Is anybody else out there on this journey with me? I hope you guys are this year. I'm trying to save you some money, but at the same point, like, I have no problem, never will have any problem with anybody that wants to spend money. I just like, I hate to do it, because it's just like, I don't want to kill their model and like for them like to get money and stuff like that. But I'm just telling you, man, like, the difference in the cards isn't enough, and like, I just don't think it's worth it when you really break it down for a season. You might have 30 games, unless you just play like a ton, man, where like you're really matched up against some cards that you're really gonna have to like, I gotta have the best cards. I'm playing against another top player with the best cards. Like, it seemed like that happened a lot more to me in MLB The Show 16 than it ever did in MLB The Show 17. Maybe it will happen more this year. Of those immortal cards, I do like, I think that Chipper Jones is interesting. It's just like, he doesn't have any defense, and like, yeah, he's got like super 120 power and everything, but like, he could have like 90 power and he's still like dangerous, man. So I think that Chipper Jones is kind of interesting. What other immortals do you guys like? Like, I'm looking at Babe Ruth. Excuse me. You probably like would put him at first base. You know, you probably put him at first base or something like that. You wouldn't want that guy out in your outfield, man. I'd rather have somebody that can actually like get to a ball and throw the ball. I don't know, man. I'm just like, he's an amazing hitter, but he kind of reminds me a lot of like how Ted Williams has been in the past. Like, it's just like an A+ hitter that you have that pinch hits for your pitcher and stuff like that. So the game is kind of winding up here. Still 5-0. I'm trying to think of did he pinch hit Ryan Schimpf? That looks like Ryan Schimpf, kind of. Definitely has a huge buzz on Twitter right now, Ryan Schimpf. Pops out to Lindor. Lindor's got that range. I really wish Lindor had a better arm. Like that 76, it's just like it'd be so much better if it was an 80, because you can hit a roller that he will get to with that fielding, but like it's just he doesn't have quite the cannon that you'd want. I swear he's probably got a better arm in real life too, but they manipulate the overalls just a little bit, in my opinion, to keep guys at certain numbers. So now we got Patrick Mahomes up. Been my best player, man. Create a player, man. Put him at your weakness. He doesn't get the fielding there. I don't know if that's a bad route. I personally haven't had that happen to me too much. I know it's a huge problem though, so I'm not gonna be putting this like, oh, it's not a problem, because it's a huge problem. It should be easier. But that, like, I don't even feel good about getting that hit there. But we steal a base. Kind of want to see. I was like, well, his catcher probably isn't that good. I might as well just go for a bag here. And here comes the pitch, and this is pretty much where the game ends. I hit like a little topper. He takes like too many steps, and Lindor's got that speed to beat it out. Just like a crappy thing for him to have happen. Now Moose is up, and like pretty much he's just like, all right, after those two plays, my second baseman ran past it, and now my catcher or my pitcher like couldn't get to that little dribble in front of the plate. It's GG. Like, I thought he was about to throw the pitch, but it's GG. He's out. So that was the first ranked season's game player of the year. Sorry the commentary was all over the place. Leave me some stuff down in the comments below. After the game here, I always like to show like, oh, like we actually got the win, and like which card did we get? I don't know. I was like hoping for Brett Cecil, man. That would have been cool, but we got Jorge Lopez, and we got Evan Gattis somehow, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace out.